How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Gameplay Sessions on BlueSwim TV and Patreon.com/BlueSwim. I am your host, wait for it, BlueSwim, and today we are going to be taking a look at WWE 2K25 running on the PlayStation 5 Pro. So, if you did not catch the episode of FOMO Samofa where I talked about this, essentially, I bought the physical PlayStation 4 version of the game that was supposed to have an upgrade for the PlayStation 5 version of the game. Unfortunately, my copy, and apparently other people's as well, did not have a voucher that was supposed to come with it that had the PS5 upgrade included with it. It's like they basically did like one of the pre-order bonus type things where you get like the Wyatt 6 characters, and I guess as a part of that it would also have the PS5 upgrade as well, but PS4 copies unfortunately didn't have it. I reached out to customer service, and they basically sent me a code for the standard digital version of both games. So they took good care of me. If you have purchased WWE 2K24 or 25, on PS4 and didn't get the PS5 upgrade, didn't get the voucher for it, you might need to reach out for that. But yeah, 2K support took care of me, and thankfully ever since then everything has been in great shape. I've been really enjoying this year's WWE 2K game. And what's new for the PS5 version of the game is, first of all, you have the island, and this is... I'm not going to go into this because it's one of the online modes, but essentially this is like one of those... I'm trying to think what it's called in NBA 2K, but it's like the neighborhood or something like that, where you have all these different people that are interacting with, via avatars and playing basketball and stuff like that. Essentially, this is the WWE 2K version of that. It's more focused on like the online aspect, the community aspect, and some items for the Create a Wrestler mode will unlock if you are using this mode or participating in that mode. It's exclusive to the PS5 and Xbox Series X and S versions of the game. So it's not, on last-gen consoles. But, quite frankly, even if you are playing last-gen, it's not going to be a big loss. The real standout for me this year has been the Showcase mode. And before I jump into this and show you the introduction, which is just excellent, I am going to have to make a note right here that I am probably going to have to clip out some actual WWE archival footage. So if the video kind of jumps around a little bit, that's why. But this mode is basically hosted by Paul Heyman, and if you've ever seen Paul Heyman cut a promo or do a backstage interview or anything like that, you know the kind of quality to expect with him doing the introductions for all of these matches. It's absolutely phenomenal. I think it's the reason to buy this year's WWE 2K game. Even if you aren't super crazy about, the Bloodline or the Samoan Dynasty, even if you aren't super interested in it, the matches are really well done. I've had a lot of fun with them. It's a great history lesson, and they always do a really good job with the showcase modes. And this year's is, no exception. It's a lot of fun. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into this, and I'm going to show you the introduction sequence for the showcase, which is a recreation in-engine of Cody Rhodes finishing the story against Roman Reigns. So we are going to jump into that right now. Okay, so this is the video library portion of the showcase. And you can rewatch all of the videos for each of the matches. But in this case, we are going to go with the end, which will relive the closing moments of WrestleMania 40. Oh, I hate that Prime logo. I hate that fucking Prime logo.
Spear from Roman. Cover. Hook to the leg. Cody somehow survives.
Are you kidding me? How? How did Rhodes survive?
And like all of this stuff is motion captured. So it's like they really had to do a good job of... Uh-oh, here comes John Cena. They had to do a really good job of faithfully recreating, you know, all these different moments. Okay. I think there's going to be a in-game section right about here where I think you have to put Solo through the announce table. Okay, John Cena is here. Take Roman Reigns down with an attitude adjustment in the ring. Hold the R2 and press X. Oh. And there's the attitude adjustment. Now I need to get some payback on Solo Sikoa. By giving him an attitude adjustment through the announcer's table. And for some reason, it's waking him up. Okay. Oh, that's... Well, now that's interesting. Okay, for some reason, after that sequence, it's like once I got out of the ring, it's like all my buttons stopped working. That was weird. Yeah, it's like I tried to pick Solo up by holding the right analog stick. By flicking that up, and nothing was working. None of the face buttons were working. But Solo's been dispatched. It's like once he hit me... Uh-oh, here comes the final boss! But yeah, once the... once Solo hit me, then it kind of... I guess... reset whatever was the problem to begin with. And the controls took over.
From WrestleMania over a decade ago.
Now this is a
It's just so good. It's just so good, so special.
Feeding off the electricity of this crowd.
This is absolutely surreal.
I mean, honestly, this is the most I've enjoyed the showcase in quite some time. It's just... It's just so faithful. It's like, it just feels like they put so much attention to detail into it. And now, Sierra Hotel India Echo Lima Delta Shield.
What is going on here?
You know, it's crazy when everybody was expecting Jon Moxley to be a part of it. The former Dean Ambrose. I mean, I was one of them too. I was thinking, could it possibly happen? But no. Here comes Seth Rollins, and he just gets leveled with a Superman punch.
The old Shield gear.
Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. And just for the record, all the entrance music, it's normally here. I have it turned off for, you know, copyright purposes. But yeah, it's so good. And you can even hear actual... The gong! The gong has sounded. It's the Undertaker! It's the Undertaker! Where is he? It's the fucking Undertaker! Oh, shit! Taker looks really good, too. Okay. Had to hit him with a signature choke slam. And then it shows it partially from Taker's perspective. Gong sounds, lights go out, and Taker disappears. It's so neat. I love this so much.
To grab a hold of the steel chair in the ring.
Just the extent they went to with the introduction sequence is what really set the tone for the entire showcase mode. It's like, it just kind of blew my mind right out of the gate. And then hearing, Paul Heyman do everything, all the introductions, it just...
The tribal chief putting a ghost of his past to rest.
But yeah, it's just seeing everything this year has, really been more special for a showcase mode usually. Oh, Cody gets the knee in the face. Crossroads #1. And Crossroads #2. And what's surprising, 3. And that's it for the intro sequence. And I think this might be about where the
bloodline ended. But anyone who
in-game
knows us
or the
knows that it's going to
archive
take more than one
footage
bad
pops
night
up
to
in
bring
game.
us down.
So we'll switch ahead.
If anything, we're just getting started.
So that is a look at the introduction sequence to the Bloodline Showcase mode. It's excellent. I love it. Best showcase they've had in quite a while. So another key element to WWE 2K is the MyFaction Mode, which is the card collecting, online, microtransaction fueled, in-game currency purchasing live mode. And to be honest, it's one of the better Ultimate Team style modes, if I'm being perfectly honest. There's a lot of different things to do. It's stingy with the card payout though. But yeah, it's like you have various daily challenges and you'll get different rewards. And with some things you'll see like Apex tier rewards, and sometimes you'll have to play the challenges over and over again trying to get the best one. So that can be a little bit frustrating, but I mean, a lot with this mode is kind of take it or leave it. There are some things, some in-game character models and unlockables that are tied to it, but a lot of it is just take it or leave it. You'll see some of the like WWE action figure, the elite like Cody Rhodes or elite Roman Reigns or whatever style figures that you can get in this mode. Those are really neat. I mean, it's amazing how well they have recreated the action figures. But you have these single player modes, World Tour, which gives you different challenges, different matches to complete, Faction Wars, where you assemble a team, and it's kind of like the WWE 2K equivalent of like a roguelike or something like that, where you're going through and trying to get to the end of the challenge to get your rewards, and I think you can press on or you can take your rewards and leave, stuff like that. It's very, very basic interpretation of a roguelike, probably not even an appropriate description. But the last thing is weekly towers, and basically you'll have 5 different matches or so to complete, and if you complete all of them, you'll get a different reward. Sometimes it'll be a card, sometimes a pack. MyFaction points, you'll see like a Sapphire Sami Zayn. They vary from challenge to challenge, but they add these all throughout the year. So that gives you a reason to come back. You have ranked play and quick play for online modes. And headquarters is where you manage your cards and your team. I don't have a lot of cards this year, but my team right now is the starter pack Sheamus, the Gold Series Tribal Chief Solo Sikoa, Masked Dominic Mysterio in 2023, and Shinsuke Nakamura. And for the women's division, I have Tiffany Stratton, Lyra Valkyria, Jada Parker, and Nikita Lyons. Had a lot of wins with Nikita Lyons last year, so she already earned her place on the team. But you can also customize your various presentational elements, your nameplate, faction logo, and the wallpaper. I have this neat black and white NWO artwork. That's like the best artwork I've gotten. Let's see. Yeah, it's like I only have like 3 to choose from: the default Strikers one, and then Shayna Baszler one. It's like, yeah, easy choice. But you also have managers that add extra boosts to each wrestler in your faction. And you can see like arm power increases for everyone when I have Scarlett as my manager. And if I press X, I can change managers, but I don't have any other managers. So yeah. But I mean, overall, it's not a bad mode. And of course, you have the pack market where you buy packs, and of course, it's like 9,900 MyFaction points, which takes you a good long while to get a new pack. But I actually have 9,964 points. So you know what? We are going to open a pack. We are going to open it now, and I wish they gave you more wrestlers. There's usually like 1 or 2 wrestlers, and then like a bunch of the like side plates or other things that you can use to enhance your team for a certain number of matches. Okay, I already had that Solo Sikoa card, so they converted it to MyFaction points. I got a side plate. I already had that cosmetic, so they gave me more of MyFaction points. Oh, Maxine Dupree. I think she might be... I don't know if her overall is high enough to make the team or not. And then an LWO cosmetic, which is the wallpaper like the NWO one. So overall, not exactly thrilled with the pickups. I like Maxine Dupree, though. But, yeah. So what I'll do is I'll jump into one of the weekly tower matches, just to kind of show off how that process works. My opponent's going to be Sami Zayn, and the match objectives are win the match and earn at least 45 MyFaction points from match actions, and I'll show you the match actions in just a minute. We'll go with Too Many Limes, classic Sheamus. And you see the DNA symbols in the left portion of the card. There is the option to evolve cards as you play. I did it a little bit last year, but truth be told, I've just been busy with other things. Whenever I play WWE 2K, it's either matches or customization.
We all know Sheamus has got temper and loves to fight. In fact, we might be about to witness more of a bar fight than an actual wrestling.
Oh, geez.
Turns it into a pin attempt.
So this is one of the kick out
Still has enough energy for the
methods. You can just use the regular press the buttons, kind of play the meter type thing. But
like what's next.
default for my faction is that it goes to the auto skip. Kick out method. So you see up in the top right it says my faction points earned. The pause button. And you scroll down to match actions, and this will show you everything you can do to earn MyFaction points. General MyFaction, or match actions, I should say, are you taunt with the crowd, which is the left D-pad direction, or either the left or the right. It's you either taunt your opponent with the left, or you taunt the crowd with the left, and you do the other with the right. And you also can land a finisher and land a signature move. And if you can do like those, any 3 of those 4 things, usually doing the taunts is the easy part to get it up to 30, and then you just hit your finisher for 45. There's also individual objectives that are tied to the class of your wrestler. There's like striker, grappler, I think, like for submissions and stuff like that, high flyer, and brawler and stuff like that. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head, but essentially these MyFaction points for the class will be tied to something that is appropriate, like doing the dives from the top rope if you are in the high flyer class, stuff like that. So there's multiple different ways to meet the MyFaction points objective. And usually it's easy to get those, but difficult to win the matches themselves. But since this tower is pretty early on, it's pretty much set to easy. You can just steamroll right through. And that yellow circle that you see above Sheamus represents stamina. Okay, so if I press the left button, I did the crowd taunt. And if I press right,
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
it is the opponent taunt. So now those 2 have been completed, and my faction meter up at the top right is filled to 30 and 45, so 2 fills. So I just need to get my meter up and hit him with a signature, which is represented by the blue meter on the character bar at the bottom. Fill that all the way up, and you can hit a signature. You fill the little orange sections below that, and that is the
quite the accomplished competitor. I can only imagine it's got to be overwhelming to step into the ring with him.
Obviously, Cole, but we
Get
all
your
know
ass up,
Sheamus can be hot-headed, which is why a smart opponent needs to let cooler heads prevail. That's how you find the openings to take advantage against the Celtic Warrior.
I also have the commentary turned down and the crowd turned up a little bit, so if you have any trouble hearing the commentary, in addition to me talking over it, that's why. You can adjust the audio levels to your liking. I love these, kind of like a rock bottom backbreakers.
And Zayn looking a bit worse for wear after being on the receiving end of that offense.
Sami Zayn's getting
came looking for a fight, and this is clearly just what happens when he finds a fight.
Sami can't find a foothold in this match.
Yeah, tough night so far for Sami.
Work Sami over with some of the right strikes. And there we go. Jabber, jabber. And 10 like attacks. I've done that. So now we are pretty much free to end this match whenever. Oh, and Sami countered my signature.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
And I'm late on the counter. Got to hit the triangle with the counter. And he hit me with the exploder in the corner. Oh dear.
Sami Zayn capitalizing big time with that move.
Oh no! Oh no! Couldn't this do it? Haluva kick! Oh, and I kicked out at 1! And countered. Okay, that's it. Come on. Come on, Sami. You want to hit me with a haluva kick? Oh, my stamina meter's low when I tried to run. Sheamus got winded. Come on.
Uh-oh, here it comes. Alabama slam.
Oh, Sami Zayn is just getting the stuffing beaten out of him.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays. Sami isn't going to like
Okay, I think this is going to end up being Celtic Cross.
Inspiring power by the Celtic Warrior.
Down he goes. And you can see I've finished some additional match objectives, match actions. And down goes Sammy.
Here is your winner, the Celtic Warrior.
Too many lives, fella!
A disappointing loss for Sami Zayn here tonight.
Tonight, the window of opportunity
I love
was
the mac
shut,
and cheese
Sami
orange
couldn't
hair.
get it back open.
This must be disheartening, but Sami cannot let it become demoralizing.
All right. So that's completed, and there's also additional challenges and daily challenges and stuff like that you can earn points through the MyFaction mode. Okay, that's completed, and then it opens up the third match, and that's basically how the daily towers work, or the weekly towers work, excuse me. There's also some locker codes where if you keep your eyes peeled on the 2K social media, you'll get some codes that will give you some packs or certain wrestlers or whatnot. And when you buy some of the DLC or the season pass or whatever, you'll get MyFaction cards for the DLC characters. So that's neat too. That's one incentive to buy the DLC. But I mean, overall, I play it more than most online card-based sports modes. Maybe still behind Diamond Dynasty and MLB The Show, but you know, it's not the worst. It's a little stingy with the card payout, but overall not too bad. Let's see, the My Rise is like one of the single player, I think you can create a wrestler and go through a story mode type of things. The universe, it's the same as it has been for a decade or more, where you basically have your own customizable WWE universe, and rivalries can play out. You can book matches, and you can also book matches in the My GM mode. I really don't do anything with that, to be honest, but it's neat. It's there. And of course, in the customization mode, the creation modes, you can create custom superstars or edit ring attire, adjust move sets, victory animations, entrance animations. You can create championships, money in the bank things, briefcases, I should say, shows, arenas, images, custom match types, signs, and videos. And then you have online lobbies and community creations. And last in the options, you have the store mode, and there's the PlayStation Store mode if you want to buy the DLC. There's the MyFaction Store where you can buy the cards, and there's purchasables. And the purchasables are basically hidden characters that you can buy using the points that you get for playing matches in the single player mode, the offline mode. Basically, most modes in the game will give you some points for it. And, you know, each wrestler takes, 1,000 points to unlock. I mean, it can be time consuming, and I think if you buy the season pass, you can get the early unlock for all of these. But, I mean, earning them really doesn't take too long. You also have the jukebox mode where you can basically freely customize the soundtrack or turn all the songs off. This one has Ratata by Baby Metal and Electric Callboy, so yeah, normally the music is on. Okay, so since we are just a few days out from WrestleMania 41, I thought what I'd like to do is recreate several of the big matches from this year's WrestleMania with my own WWE 2K twist on them. And we are going to play 3 matches. We are going to do a triple threat inside Hell in a Cell. And it is going to be between CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns. And as you can see, pinfall or submission both, DQ off, no countouts, and rope breaks are off. Now, one interesting thing I want to mention, and this probably isn't the best place to show it since I haven't done anything, but okay, yeah, we'll bring up the normal mode there for a second. And you'll see the best match portion at the top right. Basically, this is like a high score for your single player matches or your offline matches. So if you have a really good match, like apparently this 3.5-star match between Lyra Valkyria and Raquel Rodriguez, basically it will say, okay, this is the best match you've had. This is like the one to beat. And it's kind of a neat little feature. They didn't have to include it, but I'm glad they did. It's kind of like one of those things where it's like, oh, I guess I really did do pretty well in this. I guess that was a great match. Okay, so we're going to do the triple threat, WrestleMania, Hell in a Cell. And we got Roman Reigns. We have CM Punk. And we have... Where is he? Seth freaking Rollins. Okay, and I am set up to control Roman Reigns. I guess I'll stick with that. I was thinking about playing as Seth, but yeah, I'll stick with Roman. So obviously, entrance music has been muted, but there is something neat to the entrances this year that they haven't done in previous years, and I think it really adds to the experience. And you'll see when Roman emerges, there will be some special controls. So if you see in the bottom left, we have toggle info, which basically will toggle that section on and off. And you have square for spectate camera and triangle for third person camera. And the spectate camera basically gives you some different camera angles that you can choose. And kind of recreate the kind of standard crowd shots. But if you press triangle, you will get a camera that you can control freely using the right stick, the L2 and R2 buttons. And of course, you can go back to the regular animated camera circle, which is basically recreating how it would look on TV. But this camera angle, this camera mode or whatever, it adds so much to the experience. Because it's like, normally you see the entrances and it's like, oh, you see it once, you see it 1,000 times.
How huge this opportunity is for Roman Reigns.
This time, it really shakes things up. You just get just the right camera angle that you want. Essentially puts you in the director's chair, if you will.
At the showcase of Immortals.
And let me tell you, the likeness on Roman is incredible this year. I don't know if they really updated the character model all that much, but he is definitely way better than Booker T was when, like, WWE 12 or WWE 13, like 12 or 13 years ago. Still have nightmares about that. Thankfully, they have gotten the character model accuracy far better this year and in modern times. Tiffany Stratton has a new character model, I think, and she looks so much better. So much more like the real Tiffy. But yeah, I mean, it's impressive. It is really impressive, and it looks great on the PS5.
Embracing their tribal chief.
I don't know if there's much of anything like as far as PS5 Pro enhancements,
Pinnacle of this industry.
but everything looks really good. Next we have Chicago-made Punk, Chick Magnet Punk. Still don't know how those toxic ass landed AJ Lee. Dude just seems like he's miserable most of the time.
The one and only CM Punk.
Now, as you can see, something's missing from his shoulder, and that would be that Cobra logo. And of course, they also got creative with the Pepsi tattoo on his left shoulder.
And his opponents, first from Chicago,
And
Illinois, weighing in
that is
at
just a red and blue
218 pounds,
circle.
CM Punk.
And I mean, Punk's got a good likeness too.
Complicated history.
There's some character
at
models,
WrestleMania.
like with
The
Roxanne
honor of many
Perez,
major wins, but some
where
big
the
losses as
skin
well.
texture
We've seen
looks
Punk defend
a
the
little too
WWE
soft.
Championship
I've heard
here.
somebody say it's
Won
just
Money
kind
in
of
the
like
Bank
AI
matches at
generated. I don't
back-to-back
know if that's true or
WrestleManias.
not.
Yeah, but Mike,
But
we've
there's
also
definitely
seen
some
CM
models
Punk
where the
lose to
skin
legends
texture
like Rey
looks
Mysterio,
less impressive
Randy Orton, and The
than it
Undertaker.
does on certain
And
other
Punk
models.
showed he still
It's like
a
Punk looks
lightning
great.
rod at WrestleMania 40.
You know, his
He
beard
cost Drew
in
McIntyre
particular
the
looks
World
really accurate.
Heavyweight Championship.
The goal is once
He looks
again
like he's ready to
live
get
in the
into it with
age of
Luke
Punk
Perry's kid.
at the showcase of Immortals.
Real glass, cry me a river. And then last but not least, and we're not going to sit through all the entrances, but I just, you know, I wanted to at least do all three for this one. Because, I mean, it looks so impressive. Oh my god. His midlife crisis Joker, Seth Rollins. I think he described himself as like the Joker kind of going through a midlife crisis, and I've never been able to unsee that.
WWE and a pretty darn good conductor.
Seth has
too.
a lot of different ring gear in the customization mode.
And from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 200.
They have a lot of the previous ring attires from previous games.
The crowd is singing loud and proud. Seth freaking Rollins at Wrestle freaking Mania.
And of course, the crowd sings along with this theme song.
Big enough for Seth.
They're doing better at kind of nailing the atmosphere of the WWE crowd. I don't think they've truly mastered that pop that you hear from time to time when something big happens, you know, somebody's music hits. I always like to use like the Stone Cold Steve Austin at Backlash 2000 example. You know, The Rock's about to get pedigreed, the glass shatters, and the arena just explodes. Everybody loses their minds. Stone Cold comes out and bashes everybody with a steel chair. And Rock wins the title. I always felt like Rock should have won the title at WrestleMania. But then again, that Backlash moment was excellent. One of my favorite WWE moments when I was growing up. And I think you can choose from multiple variations of the
Structure now locked up tight.
the steel
Let's get right into it.
power itself.
We begin with CM Punk.
So if you don't like the bright red look to the cable, personally, I don't. I really detest it, to be honest. I think it's eyesore. But I think you can change that. I just forgot to.
He kicks out before the two gets two.
He needs a little more than that to end things this early.
And he turned it around.
Backbreaker.
Strong counter from Punk.
I believe I'm playing on the Legendary,
Kicked to the midsection. Here we go.
so
DDT.
it's going to be way tougher than it was in the MyFaction mode that I played,
Stay down for long.
the match that I
Looking
played.
for a speedy pinfall there.
That hurt. Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
Good old-fashioned elbow to the back of the head.
Reigns crashes to the outside.
Vicious right forearm. Take it down. Over the crossface. Gets cinched in. Looking to free the arm and does just that.
He's taking a bit of damage from these blows.
Grab a table. Bring that into Hell in a Cell.
He's simply just trying to survive.
Well, there's some
And Punk
strategy,
counters
mostly
again.
concerning stamina. There's no way of knowing how long this war will last. So until then, you have to be very careful about when and how you choose to use your energy.
And what's Punk doing?
Place it up.
Powerbomb?
Now shoulders down.
Is in sight. Right to the kidneys from behind.
We still have that 3 count 1, 2, 3 chant going in the crowd. Ah.
His way.
Everybody 3 count 1, 2, 3.
Third on the way.
WCW towards the end really sucked, but it did have
You
its
have to fight with all you have to stay alive after that attack.
puts down Seth Rollins.
Insane. The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
Here he comes. Sliding
And
down.
DDT.
Talk about giving a DDT with authority.
Inside cradle to fly, shoulders down.
And he breaks the
Yeah,
count quickly.
like I was saying,
Still in
you
this.
know, the MyFaction mode it defaults to the right stick, but I have the button presses enabled instead.
Meant to be pretty, but oh man, does it get the job
And
done.
that'll apply for the rest of the line modes. Oh, and I was a little early on the counter, and he pile drives me.
I am not exaggerating when I say careers have been ended by less.
Oh, he hits Seth with it.
Look at that getting rocked by the one and only CM Punk.
And he's going to go to sleep. Not in front of your tribal chief.
They got their opponent in the fireman's carry and
Oh, drops him right on to Seth. So it looks like the table disappeared. I think it got wedged up against the cage and it just kind of disappeared into nothingness.
kick to the gut.
One more DDT. Right on the top. Oh, and Punk comes in just with a kick right to the face.
This could be the defining moment of this
I
match.
think he's going for
What
that
does he do now?
springboard clothesline.
Back into the ring.
Oh, and I timed it wrong. Timing's easier on lower difficulties. I think you can adjust that in game balancing section.
But right hands create separation and an escape.
Has him up for the power slam.
Oh, there we go.
Jumping clothesline. Oof.
Oh, there we go. Choke on him.
Gotta find a way out of the
But
guillotine.
still too strong for that to
Incredible.
get the job done. Oh, boot right to the face. Who do I want to spear first? I want Seth or I want Punk? Oh,
Roaming with his opponent across
now
his own
Seth wants to
shoulder.
take care of Punk. And you know what?
Disrupts the attack.
I'm just going to
Elbow to the gut.
taunt to the crowd. Get my crowd buff. My crowd shit buff going. Oh no! Super kick.
Dropping the elbow right on the knee.
Oh, look at this.
Oh,
Here we go. He thinks this is it.
He wasted no time kicking out there.
Better hold off on the victory parade.
there we go. Tilt-a-whirl.
Floating through the ring. Roman Reigns with a scoreboard pinning
And
combination.
muscle him up for that powerbomb. And we are going to put Seth out of his misery. And spear!
Is there any fight left in Raw?
Go for the pin. Punk, of course, is not going to let that go. Oh, shit. Someone put Mark Heyman in Punk's corner.
The electric chair down for the drop.
Got him where he wants him. Oh, and get out. And a bad time for CM Punk to find himself on the defensive.
We have to acknowledge that this could
And we
be
see that red flash, which means Punk might be busted open.
What a punch. That's how you stop your opponent. Suplex. Launched.
Get up. Get up, bitch. Get back.
Getting set up in the corner now.
He'll make his way to the ring. Dropping the elbow.
Oh, nasty kick to the face. What a shot. Chucked right out of the ring. Running knee.
Come on. Come on. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Got him! Could that do it? Oh no! Seth, damn you! Okay, that time off. No! Enziguri! No, you don't.
Keeping this match alive.
You can do a quick recovery, but it costs you that signature meter. Blast him. Oh no, Seth is countering! Seth counters to a neck break. These three are just beating the ever-loving crap out of each other. No! There we go. Come on, come on, come on. There we go! Can this do it? 1, 2, no! Punk kicks out. How the hell did he do that?
It's not often that we see the tribal chief held up at the 1-yard line. You have to to dial up that number one more time.
What's Seth gonna do?
Measuring, waiting to strike.
Let's see if I can time this one better. That time I did.
That hit comes from Roman Reigns.
Ooh, wow.
No clue what he hopes to find out.
Okay, come on, come on. Ooh, wow. Oh no, Seth countered. Seth countered just like Cody did. Oh. No, no, no. Get up, get up. 2. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
The devil is afoot in this Hell in a Cell match. Let's take another look, guys.
So Punk takes the triple threat. That's what this WWE 2K25 prediction says. CM Punk takes the triple threat. And of course, you can turn these mid-match highlights and instant replays off if you want. There's a setting in the options for it. God, that was frustrating. But it's a lot of fun. I had a great time with that. And I mean, they've really perfected the gameplay this time around. They did add chain wrestling and this strike exchange where you go back and forth and punch each other a couple of times. They've added those to the mix too. They're okay. I have the chain wrestling thing turned off. It doesn't really add much to the experience, to be perfectly honest. I leave the strike exchange, the blow for blow, yay boo type thing. I have that turned on. I like it, to be honest, but I'm just not as crazy about the return of chain wrestling. But fortunately, it's a take it or leave it type of thing. I think you might only be forced into it in the online modes of that.
I think one man did, and it's the one currently celebrating
But
his
Punk
win.
takes the triple threat, and as you can see, he is wearing a crimson mask. And that's another new thing for this year is that you'll see bruises and, welts forming on like the back, especially if you use steel chairs or kendo sticks. But yeah, I mean that's another new feature. One other feature that they have added, and I wasn't intending on showing it off, but one new feature that they have added, and this is a big return. This is something that's been gone for almost 20 years or so, is the ability to have men and women fight each other. And the intergender matches, they have been long out of the WWE games since the Chris Benoit murders. So that is a huge, huge new addition. And to be honest, it's not something I use very much, but I mean, I like the option. It's fun. I mean, it basically opens up the entire roster, and everybody who has their favorite, regardless as to whether they're men or women, they can bring their favorite in and let them all fight it out. They also have the Bloodline Rules match, which, basically you can call in your allies to help. Special guest referee returns. And Underground, I think, is a new mode. And basically it replicates, the mode that, or the matches that you see a lot in NXT. I don't think you've seen it on main roster Raw for a couple of years now. But basically, they take the rings or the ropes off the ring, and it ends up being more of an MMA style fight, and that's neat. I like that. It's actually a fun mode. But what I was going to do was I was going to show you the new arena that they have for the Brawl mode, or the Backstage Brawl mode. And what they have is they have two places. They have the WWE Archives, which I think is also an arena that you can use for the Underground. And that's a great arena. Has a whole bunch of classic WWE props around it. And you can fight, you can either start the fight in the ring or just backstage amongst the shelving. But where we are going is the infamous NXT parking lot, because this is crazy. I love this. I love this very, very much. So what you have here is, let's see, a backstage brawl. You can have pinfall or submission on, submission only, pin only, or both, and KO as well. And what we are going to do, we are going to do KO only, since that's basically the default for the mode. Default health is high. Those are locked because I don't think you use them. And what we are going to do is, since I think there was some sort of an exchange during the during SmackDown recently in the backstage area, we are going to do Tiffany Stratton taking on Charlotte Flair. And of course, this has been really heated, really intense. So this will be the perfect place to let them slug it out.
But by the looks of it, this is a bit more than just
and of course, you see weapons all over the place. You can pick up a chair.
This gets out of hand.
And you can throw it right at Charlotte. I belted her right in the face.
Fights in this parking lot resulted in serious injury.
Countless
Oh,
times.
yeah.
It's a truly dangerous situation out there.
It's Tiffy time, bitch.
shows great wherewithal there.
Big time clothesline.
Good grief.
Beat the crap out of me.
Seriously,
doubt about
is there
it.
any way cooler
Charlotte
heads
would
can
just
prevail here?
wreck my shit.
Absolutely not, Saxton. You don't get into a brawl in the parking lot because you can be reasoned with or
But
calmed
to be honest,
down.
I'm more of a Tiffy fan, if I'm being frank.
She's ascending the ladder. Up the ambulance.
And of course, you can climb up the ambulance, and look at the glow on the lights of the
What the
ambulance.
heck does she plan to do up there?
That looks really, really good.
Now she's up that ladder on the roof of the ambulance.
I'm not sure if that's ray traced lighting or not, but it looks really, really good.
Be the voice
Uh-oh.
Really
Charlotte's
flirting
pissed.
with disaster up
And she's
there.
going to throw Tiffany off the... She threw her off the ambulance.
Could
Oh,
lead
my
to
God.
catastrophe.
What a boot. Anywhere in this parking lot seems like
And
fair
that's for
game
calling
right
me
now.
a
There's
bitch.
so many ways this could go wrong.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Look at
Oh,
insult
and
to
just a
injury with that one.
disrespectful slap to the face.
Just
And
defiantly
she fights out of it.
fighting off her
But there's
opponent.
more to the parking lot brawl than just that section. You can walk around and, oh, what do we have here? I think we have some scaffolding. And by golly, gee willikers, you can climb up it.
Charlotte clearly not thinking much of her opponent right here.
Come on.
She needs to refocus on the task at hand now.
Come on. You scared? Give me time.
An elbow will break that up. Lighting up the chest.
Okay,
And
you
this
wanted
is
to
really
throw Tiffy off the ambulance, and she just got thrown through a pane of glass.
Everywhere. Look out!
Oh, no.
Hell, totally missed the mark and might just have said goodbye to a career in the process.
Has got to be out cold after that landing.
Duking it out of the parking lot. This is just out of control.
Someone could get seriously hurt here. Oh, Tiffany avoids contact.
Oh, and just shattered the glass on the door. Okay, get up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! Right, right into that curb.
Ripping their opponent down by the hair. Placing them into position.
Uh-oh.
And look at this
Oh.
agonizing situation.
She's pulling her hair.
Be careful not to get this
Standing on her
caught.
hair. Oh, what do we have here? We have a Minute Maid vending machine.
Take
Oh
that.
no!
You know, there's
Spear
a lot
from
of
Charlotte!
animosity built up whenever things head to the parking lot.
Couldn't even wait to get into the building and find a ring. This disdain cannot
Come on,
be
come on.
contained.
Oh, I tripped.
Oh my God. Oh, Charlotte bringing all her weight down on the knee. Ah,
This
what a
is for
smash.
bringing up by the
That is just
forces!
insulting.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
Backbreaker.
Tick-tock.
Fast movement.
So a lot of this mode is building up to getting your opponent ready to KO them. And I think that's one thing that might be new this year. I didn't play a lot of backstage brawl modes last year.
Prime real estate to create a
But
bit of
essentially you
serious
get to
damage.
like a danger zone after you get like hit with a finisher. And it basically takes one
Looking
more
dazed.
really
You
good
can tell
move
she has no
to
idea
put,
what's
to
coming
put
to
you
her.
down. Oh no! Okay, you see there. Now it's showing
Meet me
danger,
in the basement.
on my
I got
meter.
a foot to the face for you.
which means I am in rough shape.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Thunderous powerbomb.
Oh yeah, there we go. Now we are going to do a charged finisher. Come on.
She has a hold of Charlotte.
Okay. Okay. Ooh! Double underhook.
The
DDT.
parking lot is never the ideal place to settle your business, but here we are.
Let's just hope the local medical facility is on standby.
Oh boy, cartwheel. Alabama slam.
She reverses and creates it up.
Nasty chop delivered by
Oh
Charlotte.
no. Natural selection, and that does it.
Brutal, but it looks like this brawl's over now.
Now, can we get some help back there,
Charlotte
please?
Flair gets
How
the
about a
last
look at some of the
laugh.
highlights?
But yeah, the backstage brawl mode, it is just so much better than it was, you know, at least in previous years. It's like this new arena is just phenomenal. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. But yeah, according to this twisted simulation of WWE WrestleMania 41, It's not going to be Tiffy time for very much longer. I don't agree with that. I think it needs to be Tiffy time for a good long time. Oh. So that ended up being a very good match. And because I lost the match, I didn't earn very many of the points. I only earned 35. Those are what you use to unlock the wrestlers in the purchasable, excuse me, in the purchasable section. Okay, so last and not least, we are going to do a special guest referee mode. And we are going to do the main event of Night 2 of WrestleMania 41. We are going to do Cody Rhodes and John Cena with The Rock as a special guest referee. And I am going to be the final boss. This is what happens when you fuck with the final boss. And we are going to do, I guess we'll do the referee attire. And John Cena in full heel mode, taking on Cody Rhodes for the title.
Byron, the Undisputed Championship is on the line here. The title has one of the richest histories in our business. The champion is representing quite a
So with this match, you have a special referee meter up in the top left. And you can call the match right down the middle if you want. But if you have like a slow count like just then, the meter will start to decrease, and if it gets too low, then the WWE will send another referee out to replace you.
WWE. Corey, any advice?
I can't remember if you can take that referee out and continue to call the match.
I think I prefer the kitchen sink approach best. You've got to throw everything you've got at Cena, and it'll still take a superhuman effort.
Nice takedown, stop for the pin.
One count, and he gets his shoulder up.
Important kick out there.
Perfect. Oh, that's surprising. I was trying to count quick.
He quickly slides into the ring.
Inside cradle. Small package. This is why ring awareness is your friend. The pin
Questionable
attempt
rope
undone
break
by
call.
proximity to the ropes.
Come on.
Oh, the reversal by Cena. To the arm. You know here, Cody. The colossal pin as he gets it reversed. Now to the end of this submission.
So yeah, I mean, there's a whole bunch of different ways to,
It's going to take more than that to keep his
a whole bunch of different ways to kind of mess with the match. You can even
No one is
throw
going to
some
say
punches or
boo
two
about
if
the
you
official's count there.
really want to, I believe.
Just cranking the head. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
And Cody's resolve might be wavering here.
Cody Rhodes has to trust his instinct.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
John Cena combination. Don't swing, Cody. Oh, I told you not to swing. Now it comes up. Oh, 5 knuckle shuffle. 1, 2. Oh, very inconsistent counts. Yes, I know.
You know, he should really focus on calling the match, not playing with the crowd like that.
Oh, Cody going for the pedigree. Pedigree!
Shoulders are down.
Is this enough to retain? And no count? This is a joke. The ref isn't even trying to hide their bias.
Big forearm. Cena telegraphed that. Uh-oh, monkey flip.
He's making his way to ringside now.
Big elbow drop.
You saw that one coming.
Come on.
Attempted clothesline.
Driven down STO. Cena making clear he has his
Come
number.
on, get in the ring. Get in the ring, you two. There is also the annoying prime part that you can interact with.
And reversed it.
But you can pick up a can of prime.
Slides him back to the mat. This referee can't be serious.
But can you drink it?
What's the Jeremy doing there?
You can do everything with the prime except drink prime.
Seth Rollins about to head to the pay window.
Crossroads.
The champ taking care of business here.
Uh-oh, new referee incoming.
You have to wonder what the intentions behind that attack are.
Whatever it may be, the message has been sent.
We've seen a lot of guest referees over the years. Thus far, how would you rank ours tonight, gentlemen?
Of all the referees of all time,
Oh no!
they're certainly one.
So if you hit the touchpad, you can switch between referee mode and wrestling mode.
You know what he's thinking, and it is not good. Wait, the officials get
Oh! Oh! Caught him!
Fighting free there, and that can be all the space that is needed. It was only a matter of time. So much. Nice takedown. Stepped up.
Oh no. Here comes the referee. No way. I am not going to the back.
Get it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let it go. Cena going to the official.
The STF is cinched in. Submission move for Cena. Whoa, wait a second. A counter.
I got ejected, son of a bitch.
And Cena finds the shoulder.
And Cody missed the pin, so it all worked out in the end. Oh, wait a second.
Calculating the next move here.
Okay, so now we are just watching
Champion's looking hopeless here.
I'm positive this wasn't in his game.
Cody Rhodes and Cena. And I can control the camera, too.
Come up with a new plan ASAP.
Oh, Cody counters. Cody counters.
Cody Rhodes laying down
Camera
the
controls are a
gauntlet to his
little
opponent.
bit wonky. There we go.
Just ejected
Get him,
from
John
the
Boy.
ring.
Hooked up.
Cena with the shin breaker. I mean, overall, this is one of those games where it's like every time I pick it up, I'm playing it for
I
hours.
guarantee no one had this on the record.
It's just so good. Oh, Cena's mad. Cena's mad. Here we go. What's he gonna do? He's going up top. Is he going for that leg drop thing? No, he's going for it. Now you see when there's stuff like that that feels a little inconsistent, you know, with how the actual John Cena can would act. You can go into the customization mode or the edit mode, and you can adjust the AI tendencies. So, you know, if you don't want Andre the Giant jumping off the top rope, you can just disable that altogether. And I think it's in that 5-knuckle shuffle. Still can't believe Cena got away with that one. Yeah, we all know what the 5-knuckle shuffle is actually referencing. If you know, you know. And Cena only gets 2 on Cody.
That one closely.
A licensed official's count has to keep a steady pace, and that's what he did.
Attitude adjustment. This is it. Cody's busted wide open. And he kicks out again.
I knew it would take more than that to put the champ.
Oh boy. Cena's pissed. Here we go. One more attitude adjustment. Finish Cody's story. John Cena, 17-time world champion. Ric Flair's record is broken, according to my simulation of WWE WrestleMania 41. I mean, honestly, that's the outcome I'm hoping for. Cody's had a great run, but 17-time world champion John Cena has a good ring to it. Honestly, this is, I mean, aside from, you know, my time with WWE 2K25 kicking off with the whole issue with the lack of a PS5 upgrade, aside from that, my time with 2K25 has been great. I've been really enjoying it. They've really, you know, gotten the gameplay down pat ever since doing that reboot for 2K22. It's just phenomenal, and it looks gorgeous this year. I mean, it always looks good, but I think they might have done some even more things with the lighting.
Undisputed WWE
Are we getting the spinner title back? His time is now. Kind of weird how the blades are kind of creasing, but then again, I guess they only have like one belt animation to
The
work with.
defending champion had this well in hand, but the new champ had other plans.
It just goes to show you anything.
And that is your
WWE.
end to WrestleMania 41 on night 2. And referee rating abysmal. Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about right. Well, that will do it for this episode of Gameplay Sessions. I'd like to thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to BlueSwim TV on YouTube and patreon.com/BlueSwim. Membership is free and gets you early access to all of my videos and podcasts at least a day before other platforms. There's also written content as well, and that's exclusive to the Patreon. This has been BlueSwim. You can follow me on Bluesky at blueswim.bsky.social or Twitter/X at FomosAmofo. I am also going to be streaming on Twitch in the not too distant future, twitch.tv/FomosAmofo. I'll catch you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this special look at WWE 2K25 on your tour through modern and classic games. Gameplay Sessions.